Happy Easter Saturday, everyone. This is Dan Old School Green with another edition of Quick Takes brought to you by the Heat Ratio Sports Network. I encourage you to follow us on YouTube, tap the bell, and you'll be triggered to all our wonderful programming. Today's topic. If you check above me, you'll see a scenario quick take. Barkley for Worthy. What if this trade actually happened? I was reading an article from Basketball Forever, so this is credit to them. And in 1992, according to this article, the deal was pretty much done. Barkley got the news. He went out celebrating. He was all excited. Later to be told that the Sixers backed out of this trade. Here was the trade. Barkley and Ron Anderson, one of my favorite all-time Sixers. Some Sixers fans probably don't even remember Ron Anderson. In the late 80s into the early 90s, Ron Anderson was a really solid six-man, averaged 10 points for his career, 6'7", shooting guard, small forward, great, the perfect guy to come off the bench. The Lakers were offering Elden Campbell and James Worthy. Excited, right? No. At this stage of their careers, this was 1992, Charles Barkley was still in his prime. He was a mid-20s point per game scorer, had 8 more years left on his career. Worthy was done the following year. Now, Elden Campbell went on to play for another 12 years. He was a solid to mediocre center, 10 points per game kind of guy. Nothing special. So let's take a look real quick. I'm not going to show you graphics. I'm going to speak this graphic that I'm looking at. So the 1992-93 Sixers, assuming an aging Worthy and a young Elden Campbell join our team, they join Manute Bol. Johnny Dawkins, solid. Armin Gillian. Charles hated him. Greg Grant, Hersey Hawkins, Thomas Jordan, Andrew Line wouldn't have happened because that would have been part of the other trade. Kenny Payne, Charles Shackelford, Clarence Witherspoon, and Eddie Lee Wilkins was this roster. This team was 26-56. And the trade that ultimately happened was the Sixers got Tim Perry, Andrew Lang, and Jeff Hornacek for Charles, who went to Phoenix. And I contend with an aging Worthy and at the time, a mediocre Elden Campbell, this would have been a disastrous trade as well. So again, another terrible trade that the Sixers would have made, but they backed out and made another bad trade. Now, if this trade happens and Charles goes to the Lakers, now the Lakers finished 92-93, 39-43. They had Benoit Benjamin, Alex Blackwell, Doug Christie, the young Doug Christie, Dwayne Cooper, Vlade Divac, who eventually was traded for Kobe, Big James Edwards, who was well past his prime, AC Green, still in his prime, Anthony Peeler, a rookie, Sam Perkins, 8th year of his career, Byron Scott, 9th year of his career, Tony Smith, former Sixer and teammate of Charles Siddell, 3, and that would have been the lineup, and Ron Anderson would have been added to it. So, not the greatest lineup. Charles probably would have put them above 500, but I think he ultimately landed in a much better spot going to Phoenix. Took them to the finals, I believe, that year. So the trade that almost happened, what if a Barkley for Worthy? Dan Old School Green says, slam dunk, Charles Barkley and the Lakers would have won that trade. So thought you'd find this quick take rather interesting. I'm going to start looking into stuff like this, what if scenarios. And I'm going to credit my nephew, Aiden Kasner, for steering me in this direction. Thank you, Aiden. So on behalf of the Heat Ratio Sports Network, again, I am Dan Old School Green. Leave your comments at DMG Teach. And again, check us out on YouTube. Till next week, stay well, be safe. Go Sixers.